up, weirdos? It's your boy Raindrop, Raindog, Rain Drizzle, my co-host, co-captain, Cole, conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your podcast. No. And where we like to be big old nerds and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But welcome back. If it's been a while, I know. Also, make sure if you don't follow us on YouTube or Twitch, you follow us there. It's the same name as it is on Spotify, or vice versa. If you follow us on YouTube and not whatever Twitch, go follow us there. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We got some good stuff this week. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple good topics. I'm definitely excited to talk about a few of these. Off rip, we like to do comic book of the week. That's where we take a comic book that came out this past Wednesday, July 10th, and basically think if you should put it on your pull list or not, or if it's worth picking up and reading, or if it's pass, you know what I mean? So with that being said, we got one from the big two, Marvel. We got a brand new start. That is X-Men #1 from the Ashes, A New Beginning. The writer is Jed McKay and penciler is Ryan Stegman. I'm not going to lie, I personally only picked this up because I like Ryan Stegman's art. I'm a big Ryan Stegman fan. But yeah, basically, you know, this is after, I don't even know how to say it because I didn't read the last issue of the last run of X-Men, that whole Krakoa era or whatever. Krakoa, I can't remember how to say it.
Yeah.
But I didn't read all that. But this basically picks up after that is gone and everything has fallen, and the X-Men remain. And this is basically the new team. I picked up, mainly I also only picked this up because I wanted the Scotty Young variant.
Yeah.
I love Scotty Young. So I got this one. This one has Juggernaut saying, "Sorry, but I'm new here. Can anyone tell me where we're running to?" Beast says, "Oh, we're not running anywhere. It's just a cover." And Cyclops says, "All we got to do is look like we're running somewhere." So thought it was a really fun cover. I love Scotty in general, so I would have bought it regardless. Plus, it's an X-Men. Which I actually... So I know a lot of people didn't like this book, straight up. It wasn't like a fan favorite. And I'm not going to praise it, I'll be honest. But I like the team. I do like the team.
Yeah.
And the team, if you're not aware, spoiler alert, is Cyclops. He's the leader. Beast. Who was it? Cyclops, Beast, Magneto, Psylocke, Kid Omega, Temper, Magic, and Juggernaut. That is the whole team.
Yeah.
I just read it too, so I remember. Basically though, it's like Beast and them live in this building in Alaska that, long story short, used to build Sentinels, and this girl from a neighboring town's coming to talk to them because they're kind of upset with them and the mutants, and they're trying to like get a basis of what's going on there and everything. And they're doing, basically he tells them, you know, Cyclops, the leader's gone right now. He's on a mission, and they're basically out trying to save Wolverine. And there's like a bunch of these mystery mutants attacking them and shit. But you get a nice little introduction of the whole team, which I think I have some things to say about that. And then Magneto shows up while she's talking to Beast at the new location of the X-Men. And he's basically being stern and an asshole, and Beast is like, ignore him. Like, we're nice, we're friendly, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, a lot of people didn't like it, and I'm not going to lie, the art was better than the writing off rip.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
100%. But also, I didn't absolutely hate it. Like, I like the team. Like, I like Magic and Juggernaut together. Them being, like, the fucking, what did they call them? They called them something, the task force of something. Basically,
Task Force X.
No, basically they're brutes. They whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. But either way, they're basically like their kill team. Like, if something needs to be destroyed or fucked up, they send in Juggernaut and Magic, and like
they're the muscle.
Yeah, that's what it was. They're the muscle. And I don't know, man. I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't think it was great, though. I thought there was some parts that were kind of confusing because I didn't read anything
Yeah.
of the last series of X-Men, so I was a little confused there. But I don't know. I didn't. It felt like X-Men a little bit though. Like the whole like
Yeah.
the way the team was maneuvering and how Scott talks to the team and like Beast. I didn't necessarily love Beast's character design, but he did feel like Beast to me. Like,
Yeah, they went for a more I don't wanna say the word realistic because that's kinda blasé. They went for a more grounded, like, tone to him. Like, he actually kinda looks almost like a werewolf, in my opinion.
yeah, he
Like a
does. He
blue
looks like a
werewolf.
blue werewolf. I definitely will agree with that. Um, I mean, dude,
And
I
I love the art in this, by the way. Like,
yeah, no.
I like, um,
Ryan
uh,
Stegman is
one
killing it. I give him that.
yeah. And the thing that I like too that they did in the art is the variety of powers. The thing I love when they do things like the psychic blade going through like the guy's head and she's like reading his mind, or like where they do out of pocket like totally weird things that are not just like laser beams coming out of people's hands,
No,
or eyes,
100%.
or wherever. I like the variety. Um and I liked how everybody got to kind of have a moment to shine in this.
Oh
Like they kind
yeah.
of had
Well,
like
that was gonna be my one big takeaway. Is I don't care what anybody says. I think they did a good job with everybody from the team shining and having a little introduction.
yeah. And
I thought like you're saying, you know what I mean? Like they all got a little spotlight, and it was kind of like I don't know. It was cool. And I like that, like, Magic, they were telling Magic not to kill anybody, and she says, I like that they're, like, cussing, but, like, blaring it
yeah,
out. Like, it's a little bit
they're
more,
bleeping it out.
it's a little bit more adult-themed feeling. And, I like that Magic just gets frustrated and cuts the one mutant's fucking arm off. Like,
Yeah.
with her sword. I was like, alright, like, we're not fucking around right now. Like, shit's gonna go down.
And truth be told, I'm a huge Magneto stan, but my heart of hearts, fucking Juggernaut is my boy. Like
Oh, yeah, no.
I've loved Juggernaut since the animated series and since the X Ultimate X Men run that they did in the early 2000s. That was one of my favorite
And I
characters.
mean,
Uh,
it's the humans just turned against at the end of whatever. They were like turning against mutants. So like that's why Juggernaut's with if I'm correct, that's why he's like a good guy right now. Is cuz he's
yeah,
just with mutants. I love his character design in the book. I know this is the Scotty Young version
yeah,
of his character, but I love the black and red suit and shit. Like I think Juggernaut and Magic is such a cool fucking combo. Like
oh yeah, and they play off of each other, like they're
yes,
taunting
dude.
each other as they're fucking fighting,
Yeah,
which is kind of like the
they're playing
Gimli
rock paper
Legolas
scissors. They literally
relationship.
make the joke in the
Yeah,
ship. They're playing rock paper scissors, and they both keep picking rock because they're like, "I'm not weak," and I'm like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here." I mean, can I be honest? I feel like a lot of people like it's not it's not what X-Men was to the T. It's kind of modernized,
yeah,
and I think a different writer would have suited better. I think somebody else
yeah.
would have suited better with Ryan Stegman because I feel like the writing kind of lacks on like how good the art is, in my opinion. So, I mean, I don't know, dude. If you if you like good art and you want to see a unique X-Men team do stuff, I would pull it. But
Yeah,
if you like classic old school X-Men with excellent writing and shit, maybe maybe not for you.
same for you. No.
But I didn't hate it. I didn't absolutely hate it. Grading wise is a little hard. Um
Mm, yeah.
I
Um,
I give the art like a high 8, close to a 9. Maybe a 9 too. Um But the writing, I'm probably gonna give like a 6.5, a 7. Dude, it kind of
I'll
felt
tell you
like.
the
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I'll tell you the one complaint that I had: too much talking, and the bubbles are
Well,
everywhere, and
okay, how can you say that, but you like Watchmen?
yeah,
Apply your rule to everything, bro.
I'm saying like Watchmen had a way of
I know,
placing dialogue where
I
it
know,
didn't clutter up.
I
That's what
know.
I'm saying. Like,
Well, I don't know if I believe the didn't clutter up part, because you open a Watchmen book, it looks pretty fucking bubbly, bro. Um, uh, I guess that's a solid complaint. That didn't really bother me none. I felt like they were just talking a lot because they were trying to connect the old storyline with the new ongoing one, which I think was a big task to do. I think they were trying to please two audiences, and
yeah,
that's why it was so messy a little bit. But a lot of people were just saying it was absolutely dog shit, and I didn't think it was
no, I don't know. No,
it
I
wasn't.
appreciate the work that they put into it. That cannot be stated enough.
I don't think it's the greatest X-Men book alive though, and it definitely wasn't the best book out this week.
No.
This was better. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell #2.
Oh
That was
yeah.
definitely better. Um, but they're two different completely art style books though. One is like super detailed, like crazy
Yeah.
colors and shit, and the other one's kind of simplistic. So I think it all depends on who you are. Uh, I I am hoping the best for them as a writing team and for the X
Yes.
Men. I hope the best. I may wait until this comes out in a full form. I don't know though. I like Magic and Juggernaut, so I'm kind of on the fence. I'm low key supposed to be cutting down my weekly pulls, so and I didn't love this, so like I don't know if I'm gonna pull it.
I would say give it the 3 episode rule.
I mean, yeah, but like a comic book could change in a book.
True. True. Comic book can change in the middle of the fucking comic.
Yeah,
Like,
go right to shit. So yeah, that's what I would grade this. You know what I mean? Like I if you like X-Men a lot, and like you're just a diehard fan no matter what, sure, pull it. But I don't know if I'd maybe wait till a trade paperback comes out and see how like the 7-5 issues are of that and really judge it from there. I think it's kind of Russian roulette right now. I think the art will be solid though. I don't think the art will be a problem.
yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
Definitely think be some really cool panels to be had with Ryan Stegman, especially with the team they have. Like they already did shit with
Yeah.
Psylocke and all them, and so I think it's gonna be good. I think it's definitely gonna be good. Oh well, I don't know about definitely. I think the art will definitely be good.
Yeah.
That is
Yep.
that's what I meant to say. Who's who's your favorite team member so far though?
I gotta say, I I love Juggernaut. I also loved was it Quentin?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
psychic.
yeah.
I liked it's like a new Jean Grey kind of deal, but like a less reliable one.
Well, you gotta read more into him. I've kind of figured out what
Yeah.
some of his powers are from Wolverine, but I don't know much about him. Uh, my favorite is Magic. It's Magic and Juggernaut. Sure. Those were definitely it was Magic for sure though. Like, I've never read anything with her. I only really know her from
Yeah.
uh from the X-Men card game Marvel Snap comic. Like that's like the most
Yeah.
I've involved myself with her. I know her from the comic books, but I've never read her stories. So I was digging it. I was digging it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucking X-Men. Yeah. I don't know. We'll
Yes.
see. We'll see what happens, you know?
Yeah. We'll see what's in the cards.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There was a lot of good stuff out this week though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm saving up all the Boy Wonder Robin books from Black. There's two more. I love the art on them though.
Mhm. Yeah.
But speaking of new
Oh
thing,
dude.
oh, what are you gonna say?
No, I love DC's Black Label, right?
Yes, yes. You would definitely like this Boy Wonder shit. Like I was skeptical at first, but I think you would love it.
I still need to read the Snagglepuss that I have, but I've come to rely on the Black Label as being like probably one of the best things coming out of DC right now.
Yeah, I would say so. Um,
Like
I definitely would say so. But new things coming out, and I don't know if I would
yes.
say it's the best thing coming out, like the ratings are saying. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Nicolas Cage movie or seen the promo, the trailer for Longlegs with him and the chick from It Follows. Uh,
Great movie too.
I saw it the night it came out. I saw it Thursday, this past Thursday. It is now Saturday night, Sunday morning. It it made me think it was gonna be like a serial killer. Spoiler alerts as fuck right now, everybody. Spoiler alerts.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be like a serial killer movie, and at like the last like 30 or so minutes, they kind of like fill you in that there's like this demonic twist. Like that's how everything's happening, and I just didn't. I just it was filmed really creepy and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I wasn't in love with the movie. I gave it a 2 out of 5. Everybody I was with gave it like a 4, 4.5, and shit like that. I thought it needed more Nicolas Cage for one, uh, and two,
Wow. That's saying something.
yeah, yeah, because I'm not a big Nick Cage fan. Um, and two, I don't think the main chick who played the detective was a very good detective. I think she's a good actor, but I don't think like a detective.
Okay. I see what you mean. I see what you're saying. Yeah. And
I
also it's like you feel like it's a bait and switch. Like they
Yeah,
offered you one thing and then sleight of hand.
yeah, you know. So I don't know. And like the trailer just made it feel like it was gonna be like there was really only like one jump scare, and it's in the very beginning of the movie, and like I thought it was gonna be like that the whole movie after that, and like they got me in
Yeah.
the first, so I was like, oh fuck yeah, and it wasn't. So I was just like, eh. Like literally halfway through the movie, I looked over at Emma, my girlfriend, and I was like, "This movie's kind of fucking mid." And she was like, "What? Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm fine, but this movie's kind of mid." Like, yeah, like it's just like I was waiting for shit to like pop out or like go
That happened.
down,
Yeah.
and like it just wasn't happening. So I don't know, man. I was definitely disappointed. I was very excited for it.
Mm. I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
Yeah, yeah. I would definitely wait till it comes out on streaming platforms.
Oh, surely. I'm not paying to go see that.
It might be for other people because, like I said, the group of people I was with, some of them were digging it. I just wasn't for me, man. Wasn't for me. Like I don't know. It was filmed really well though. Like I said that on my Instagram story when I rated
Yeah.
it. I was like, it was filmed like perfectly, but like it just was the plot just didn't hold up to me. Like the plot just wasn't
Okay.
there. So I don't know, bro. I'm tempted to sit here and watch Vampires Tonight by John Carpenter. Like,
Uh, I don't know. I would test it first. I would test it first.
I mean, I've already put Ace Ventura in like 3 times. What else am I gonna like?
Okay, fair enough. If it works, it works.
Like, I mean, I could try something else, knock on wood, but like, if it does it to another one, it's just the VCR at that point, like
Yeah.
Russian roulette. You know what I mean? Or I could watch Coyote Ugly. I just got that DVD because
Oh my god, take me back to
one of my
fucking
earliest
summer
boners.
2003. Yeah. That's like, dude, that was like everybody's earliest boner.
Yeah.
for our generation, yes.
Got you realize Fred Flintstone is not just Fred Flintstone.
Not just yeah. And Dan from the fucking Roseanne show.
Yeah, like
God, I thought fucking I had a huge crush on the
John
main
Goodman
girl. What was her name?
Was Fred
Piper.
Flintstone, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I was like, you're making me feel like that wasn't right because you said the Roseanne one, and I was like, fucking cares about him on Roseanne. Fred Flintstone's a is a child's movie. That's why it made
Oh,
sense to
dude.
say
Yeah.
it. But no, yeah, I saw it for $1 and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Like,
Oh my
just out of
god, yeah,
pure
that
nostalgia. Like, I'll maybe watch it one time. You know what I mean? Like, I'll maybe watch it one fucking time. And then one day it will be donated back to a Goodwill. You know?
like a foster child back to the orphanage.
Only the problem is there's no like age limit on a DVD. It just keeps going back. Or 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 it goes to a Facebook porch like pickup.
And you know it was bought in a dollar bin in like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, or from a Goodwill.
Yeah. It just materialized in the Goodwill. It's always been here and it'll always return.
I didn't go to Goodwill today though, because Goodwill kind of sucks. I went to Fantastic Thrift. They had a way better
Alright.
selection of shit. They had like a whole VHS section. The last Goodwill I went to in Mechanicsville only had DVDs and Blu-ray. Like there was no there was no VHS tapes. So I was like, yeah, not making that mistake again.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling that. Well, speaking of new stuff to us, um, My Adventures with Superman
Yeah,
is on their
dude.
second season
Fucking
on HBO Max.
yeah, man. Anime style kind of art. It's on Adult Swim. That's where it premieres.
Oh, word,
Yeah, that's
word.
where it comes out on. Like, it comes out on Max, but it premieres on Adult Swim, technically. Adult Swim show. Which is cool. I think it's cool that Adult Swim picked up a super... I think it's cool Adult Swim picked up a superhero property that's not out of pocket. Like, it's very much a
Yes.
Superman series. It is...
Yeah.
So, if you guys aren't aware, it's basically literally just like an anime, like it's less anime than the Suicide Squad because it's in English and like it's not as like anime style, but it still is like Japanese
Yeah.
leaning. Um, but it's literally just a Superman hero, like it's like a new told Superman story, like origin.
Yeah.
It's basically him. It like shows him as a child, but it's mainly from him starting out as Superman, like getting his suit and all that, working at the paper and on, and like meeting Lois
And
Lane, having Jimmy as a friend.
yeah.
Um,
And he's a young adult superhero, Superman. So like,
yeah. He's like 19, 21 ish.
yeah, and a little less pompous than
Yeah,
the Superman we're used to.
he's definitely though like nerdy, like goofy guy,
Yeah,
like
and I like that.
good Samaritan. The only thing that I dislike low key, see, I only got 4 episodes in of the first season. You
Okay.
got to 6. Um, I don't really like the villain scenario. I kind of I understand that they're like, from my understanding, this is like a villain they made up. I
Yes.
could be wrong, but I think they should have went with a more like a more B C role character that people know and just want more of, that they never got more of. I think that would have been really good. But other than that, I think it's really good. Like, I thoroughly
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I breezed through the first 4 episodes. I literally watched them in one sitting. Um
Yeah. This was definitely a binge-worthy show.
yeah, no,
Like,
and I'm very excited because I saw a spoiler of a Superman variant that I'm very fond of.
word,
Uh
word.
do
And
you do you
what?
can you take a guess? Or do you want me to spoil it? Or do you not mean want me to
Okay, just spoil it. I'm not good at guessing.
Okay, so Superman Blue. You remember him, the white and blue
Oh
Superman?
yeah,
Earth 162 is where he's originally from. Cal E. Cal I. I don't know how to say his name exactly. But I just love his character design. This guy on Twitter I follow, he kind of sparked my love for him again because he always posts about him. And I saw him post that he shows up in the Superman Adventures of Superman series. So, and I like that Huey from The Boys is the voice of Superman. It genuinely
yeah,
makes Superman feel kind of like a fragile
like a real
being.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah, like,
yes, dude. And like, and one thing that I loved is the fact that like this isn't, you know, fucking Christopher Reeve Superman like has a plan for everything, right? This
well,
Superman
no,
is thinking
no.
on his fucking feet,
Well, that's because
you
this
know.
Superman is just starting out. Like,
Yeah,
like he is just like figuring out like he's going to be a superhero. Like Homegirl gives him his name Superman and all that.
yeah,
And I like that. I like that we're experiencing him as he becomes Superman. And I genuinely see this going on for a while as a show. Like I see this
yeah.
happening like 4 or 5 seasons, if not more, maybe. But I can't wait to see what other characters we get.
Yes. That I'm not going to spoil anything, but after episode 5 it gets interesting. They start bringing in people that you wouldn't expect to show up in the Superman
Okay.
story.
So it's like
It's
Hitmonkey.
not the usual
It's
players.
like
Yeah.
Marvel's Hitmonkey, but like less violent.
Yeah, and they're pulling
well,
from
well, he does like, don't let me confuse you. He be blowing shit up and fucking shit up with his powers though.
yes. But they also kind of get around that by like showing him trying to fix the bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Well, I meant like it's more so like he's like destroying like these mean robot machines and shit that I've seen so far.
yeah,
And excuse me, and he like straight up like be fucking that shit up. I definitely think it's worth checking out. Like, I think
yeah.
this is gonna be a show that I kind of fall in love with. Same with you, it seems like.
Oh, dude. I mean,
And we both
don't
said
get me
we were
wrong.
gonna start reading Superman. We both have
Yeah,
made that commitment this year.
because I was like, dude, we talk a lot of trash on Superman, like, and maybe deservedly so.
Okay, we talk
Maybe,
trash on
but
Superman, but we respect what he is.
exactly, we respect him for being the godfather of the thing that we love.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Like, without him, we had nothing.
dude, without Superman, you don't have the EC horror comics and the Vault of Horror and the weird science tales or any of that because nobody would have thought to take comic strips and slap them on a book and put it in the newsprint instead of the
Yeah.
fucking funnies on Sunday.
Dude,
You
and
know?
the thing is, I have enjoyed a lot of stories that co-star Superman. And
Yes.
I love Justice League Unlimited, all that. Like, so why not give him a shot? Like,
Yeah, and he's got a movie coming out relatively soon, I believe, right?
yeah. And I didn't hate Henry Cavill's movies. I didn't hate
No,
them.
I loved Man of Steel. I will say I was they said they were gonna re-release the fucking God Justice League again. They did another recut, and I was like, I would rather have
A
Man of
recut
Steel
of
2 over that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yo,
just
real
throw
quick,
that.
real
Yeah.
quick. I've been told by a lot of people, like, one of the best Superman runs is by Tom King, and it's Superman Up in the Sky. You can get it in a completed format, like everywhere, like Amazon, like all that shit.
Oh yeah,
You can get like like you like the nice versions. You could definitely
yeah.
probably get like an absolute or something, like a hardcover of this story. It came out in 2020, April 21st. So it's about 4 years old, so it's fairly new. I've been told that's like a good modern run of Superman to read. So
And I don't own like outside of single issues here and there. I don't own anything Superman besides Superman Returns to DVD.
yeah, I own very minimal Superman comic books. Like, I that's probably one of the least things I have. Like,
And did you ever watch the animated series Superman?
yeah, I liked it.
Okay, yeah. Um, I The one thing that I will say I appreciated about this show is that it didn't start with the death of Krypton because every superhero, every Superman story always starts with the death
Well,
of Krypton. And I'm kind of over like I want a little bit like what they did, which was just him, like trying to jump as high as he can and he sees a car that's about to careen into a fucking tree and that's how his powers activate. And like you figure out along the way. It's also kind of saying you guys already know his origin. He doesn't know it, but you do.
yeah, yeah, no, 100%. And I'm also kind of biased because as a kid, anything cartoon I watched, like, I
Yeah.
I was sitting down and watching that shit. So there is that as well. But no, I did enjoy it. Justice League was probably one of my favorites though. Like,
Oh
other
yeah.
than like Batman the animated series and Batman Beyond and Static Shock, I definitely loved Justice League.
Yes.
That shit was fire.
That was the golden age of fucking Cartoon Network,
Oh,
in my
100%.
opinion. Like, uh so I mean, yeah, man. I mean fucking Superman, who knew that
Yeah,
that we
dude.
we would finally find something to be
Discuss.
like, yeah, man of Steel.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I guess I'm a fan. Would I ever wear a Superman shirt? Probably not. Uh,
No. No, because I just look like a fat guy. With a stupid hat.
get the fuck
I
out of
like his
here.
suit in this, by the way.
I
I
do
do
as
like the
well.
suit.
I do as well. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I definitely think all the voice actors are really good too. Like,
Oh yeah,
they nailed that shit. They made every character feel like they're coming to life. Generally think everybody should probably check it out. You know what I mean? It was well made and well received. I know we're late to it, but anybody who listens to us or watches us, you should definitely.
yeah. I mean, I saw it as a clip on YouTube and was like, holy shit, I really like the art on this. Let's give it a shot. Rainy, you want to watch Superman?
Yeah, nah, and I've been wanting to watch it because I saw that spoiler of Superman Blue.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, sign me up. Let's do it. Let's fuck. get the ball rolling, you know?
Let's go to Metropolis.
I do want one Superman figure out of respect.
No, I feel you on that. Um, which actor? Or like, would you go comic book based?
I go comic book based. I wouldn't go actor
Okay.
based. I don't. I don't really buy. Yeah, I don't. I don't really. I only have like two figures that have like really like an act.
Yeah.
Well, three, because I don't think the Blade one is supposed to. Definitely is Wesley. Like,
I mean, dude,
there's no
come on.
denying that that Blade figure from. And then tucked in the back corner, because I don't have the heart to throw away a figure, I have Kang the Conqueror, He Who Remains.
Yes.
Back corner in the dark, where you can't see him.
Dude, I heard rumors of recasting for that.
Yeah,
And
so one that I heard was what's his name? I'll tell you his name in a second, but he's an actor from Fear the Walking Dead.
ooh,
He's such a good actor, dude. I'll tell you his name in 1 second. Coleman Domingo. He plays Victor Strand in the show. Victor Strand. One of my
okay.
favorite characters in Fear the Walking Dead, and he shined in it. It was a very dull show, but he shined in it. And I would be so, because at one point he plays like a dictator leading like a whole commune of people, like Negan style,
Oh
and
fuck.
I think
So he can do that.
yeah, he could do it really well. And I, and he, if you look up a picture of him, he has like a dark, thick beard and like
Yeah.
kind of looks the role. So I definitely think he would be a good cast if they do that.
Yeah. And I think that might be a step in the right direction for Marvel. Because I mean, you've already set all of this story shit in motion and you're not gonna have a payoff.
Yeah, no, 100%,
Mm.
100%. Like they might as well just send it with him, you know? Like why the fuck
Yeah.
not? But we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? I think after Deadpool comes out this month, we'll have a better understanding. I believe we just got a new Captain America trailer ever. So
Yeah. Which which I'm kinda hype on. I do like the actor who plays Falcon.
yeah, I like him. Anthony Mackie, I think is his name.
Yes.
Um, I liked him in Twisted Metal a lot. I love Red Hulk, so I'm hoping Harrison Ford does a good job and
Oh
they do
yeah.
a good
I think
job with him.
he's yeah. I think he's gonna be a big baddie for sure. Maybe even not. We don't know. But
Yeah,
he'll be
well,
a presence for sure.
yeah, so I'm super, super excited to see what happens with that movie. I've never really been a huge Cap fan, but now I'm pulled in. We'll definitely have to check that one out when it comes.
Oh yeah. And I liked Winter Soldier. I definitely liked Civil War
Oh,
a little bit a lot more.
I don't think they're bad movies. I just never really cared about Captain America, and Red Hawk is
Yeah, well
making
fair.
me care about Captain America.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a good movie no matter what. I feel like.
No, I do too. I definitely think it'll be good. I'm super excited. Um, I can't wait. But it is 2 a.m. and I need to let Juju get to bed, so or let him do whatever he's gonna do tonight. So I appreciate everybody who came to hang out. Next week we have a good show planned, and make sure you tap in on YouTube and Spotify for House of the Dragon Pod. That'll be out on Tuesday, Wednesday morning. Remember, never offended, always recommended. Have a good night, my dudes. Peace.
Peace.